Every thought is a lie. We know sometimes that our thoughts are just, you know, a lie. It can be pretty obvious sometimes. Maybe we're a little upset and we think something, and then later on we're like, oh no, no, that's not true. Or it could be maybe you could be a little too full of yourself, and you think you're capable of something that you know maybe isn't so realistic. Those types of thoughts are clearly and obviously lies. But what I'm claiming here is that every thought is a lie. Um, it doesn't mean that it's not practical, but even that is not something you can really gain certainty over. But if it appears to be practical, then so be it. But the reason why I say that every thought is a lie, which might be a bold statement, but the reason why I claim that is because thoughts are um, symbolic, and they are um, thinking is done through one language or another, one form of language or another, whether it's visual or feeling or just thinking in words and language in that sense. But even when we have a feeling or we have a of image, um, a feeling is still labeled as a feeling by language and contextualized by language. And same goes with images. So basically, my claim is that symbolic systems, which we use for thinking, are abstractions. And what I mean by that is that um, they aren't what they're representing. What is represented needs to be abstracted in order to be represented with language. Um, Kind of like on your desktop, you have an icon. You can click on the icon. When you do that, that icon is an abstraction of a much larger process that's running behind the scenes. It's a symbol, and it's just it might be a little picture of a computer or or a file or something like that, but it's not like when you do that you're opening up a little computer or a little file. No, it's all code. It's all There's a lot that it represents. um but it's abstracted, and then we are familiar with what it does based off of learning the symbols. So our language is abstracted, but what it's abstracting cannot be symbolized. And if you look at the logical system, it's a system because it's a system because it's self it's a cohesive system that is closed in the sense that um, the the system, everything it refers to, is also a part of the system itself. So basically, we take it's like this. If you open up a dictionary and you want to find the definition of a word, when you read that definition, you're going to get a bunch of more words. And then if you look up those words, you'll get more words and more words. And it's circular like this. And the whole system is contained within itself. It's self referential. You can say that it's defining objects, but or defining something that isn't within that dictionary, but it's always pointing back at itself, and it never actually contacts. this, which is all that there is. This isn't a symbolic system, even though symbolic systems may appear to be parts of this. So basically, what I'm getting at here is all your thoughts are founded on other um, other parts of that same logical system, and the whole system is arbitrary. You know, we could have many different ways to think about things, many different languages we could use. Um, there's no way to tell which one is right. Really, what we consider conventionally true and and descriptive and is is really just a concept which it fits cohesively in a system of other concepts. You can have many different systems that are cohesive but different. So if none of language ever actually uh, contacts or um, can describe what's going on without being contextualized by other concepts that cannot be proven to be accurate, it creates this illusion of a cohesiveness and a continuity through thinking. And it creates a sense of certainty and a sense of ground. Um, in that, for that reason, all thoughts are completely baseless, and their foundation is itself. So it's not founded um, in the you know the in this in that which cannot be symbolized. So yeah, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button. And if you know anybody who might like this, then please share it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.